You are 20 years old. You have been looking for a job for quite some time. A distant relative of yours working in the Middle East offered to find a job for you there. You meet with him. He looks very polite. He says he has found a job for you in a company. He says all the good things about the company, such as attractive salary, accommodation, and food. The only problem is you have to decide right away, and if you accept the offer, you have to leave in 3 days. He arranges a visiting visa. You travel to the Middle East. He takes you to a family with farmland far away from the airport. He tells you that you will live with the family until you get your work permit. He asks for your passport to apply for the work permit. You have become a victim of labor trafficking. The house and farm is protected by a huge wall and security guards. You work from 4 a.m. in the morning until 10 p.m. at night. You only get 2 meals a day, which are usually leftovers. You are not allowed to leave the premises or talk to other people, and if you disobey, you are beaten and denied food. One night, the guard is heavily drunk and he forgets to lock the door. You manage to sneak out and run away. After long hours of roaming around, you manage to find a police station and explain everything to them. They treat you like a criminal at the police station because you are a foreigner without a work permit. They soon deport you back to your home country. You come back home disappointed because there is nothing you can do to get justice. It often happens that human trafficking victims are not identified as such. As a consequence, their rights are not protected, they do not receive assistance, and their safety is compromised. You ask their neighbor for help. The neighbor does not want to get involved and tells you to call the police if you have any problems. You are very interested in the offer, but uncertain. You try to find some additional information. You come across the contact of a friend who is working in the Middle East, or an NGO that can look into the offer, free of charge, and you call them. You speak with the friend or NGO. They recommend that you try to postpone the decision until they verify the information. You call the person who offered you the job. He tells you that you have to decide in the next 2 hours, or the offer will be withdrawn, as he has a lot of interested candidates waiting for someone to withdraw. Good choice. You have avoided ending up in a trafficking ring. The victims of this type of crime are usually recruited through fraudulent employment offers. You wake up with a strong headache and see that someone has messed with your things. You notice that all of your personal documents, including your passport, are missing.